Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Jazz Macton here. We do all sorts of stuff. We have our Faith Factor series where basically you guys ride along with me as I go through my MDiv courses for my Masters of Divinity class or degree. Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, we're working on Biblical Greek today. We worked on apologetics a little bit last week. We have another apologetics class tomorrow, but nothing to do for that class. I've done my paper based on the video that we did last week. So if you want to go check that out, it'll be in the playlist called Faith Factor. And yeah, we also don't be sorry. Did I say sorry? Sorry. But yeah, we also play some Minecraft on here. We play some No Man's Sky. Yeah, that's what it's called. We play some Starfield. We just got to do everything around here. So welcome to the channel. Welcome in, Mumpky. Good to see you as well. Speaking of Mumpky, you guys want to come back on tomorrow's stream? It'll be a little bit later in the day because I'm getting fiber installed. Woohoo! And we'll be playing some No Man's Sky together and seeing what we can build and what we can do. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Apparently I have sound on my own channel, which is kind of cringe. We're gonna turn that off. Okay, now I can't hear myself. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that all, and if you did, well, you know, whatever. Not tomorrow. Right, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday stream. How can I remind myself that today is not Friday? Oh my goodness, tomorrow is Friday. That is a good call. I have my apologetics class tomorrow. That's why I don't stream on Fridays. So I can use Friday during the day to either read in preparation for the class, or review in preparation for the class, or, you know, do whatever. But yeah, we got exercise 6 done for last week for my Greek class. Today is exercise 7. I don't know if we together are going to go through exercise 7. I don't know if we'll have time for that. But what I do want to do today is figure out how many vocab words we need to review. And to do that, I have to go to our current chapter and see what word we're on, and then share that. So exercise 7, we're on chapter 7, and so our verbs, or our not verbs, our words, there we go, is this one, number, it doesn't say. All right, so oste, or is that an H? No, I think that's a smooth breathing mark. Let me zoom in here with my camera because I can't see it very well on this tiny little page. Nope, that's a rough breathing mark. So it's poste, which means therefore or so that. So I just need to find that word in my little cards here. Okay. Poste. Curios is in here. Soon. All right, I'm getting closer. I have the right spot. uh, or nos, I think is how you say that one. Hautas. Oh. I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to review all these. There it is. Post day. All right, so that's all the words that I have to remember or learn. So let me put these back in my box. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't stream on Friday. Okay, so what we're going to do, I think what I want to do is, first off, I just want to go through our words so we can work on memorizing them, or at least learning them. So that's step one. So the last one will be kind of cheaty. The last one is therefore and so that, and that's host day. I'll show you that there. So it's a rough breathing mark over the omega, which is the W. The O is an S, the T is a T, and the E is an E, or a eh sound. Host day. And that means therefore and so that. So the last card, I'm going to put this one over just like this. So as I show it to you guys, like this, I have to read it and weep. I mean, I have to read it and then tell you what it translates to, if I can. If I can't, then we'll set it aside and we'll make it a need to learn this pile. Okay, so first one. So this is angelos. So the double gamma there, which is the two wide looking things, the double gamma. The first gamma becomes an end sound. And the alpha has a smooth breathing mark over it, which means that it is the ah sound. If it was a rough breathing mark, it would be an H sound, ha. But instead it's just an A, so it's angelos, which means angel. That one's pretty easy. Kind of sounds like the word. Oh, let me turn around. There we go. Angel and messenger. Boom. Got one down. One of that many, however many that is. All right, next word. This is another easy one. Again, that's a smooth breathing mark over the alpha. Next letter is an M or a mu. And then we have an eta. And then we have a nu at the end. And so that one is a mean, a amen, a is alpha, main. Yeah, main. Which means, you know, amen. Boom, right there. And it doesn't have to be, like, I don't have to know all of the translations. You at least have to know one of them. So if I don't get all of them, then that's fine too. Yeah. Okay, next one. Is that a smooth? Yep, another smooth breathing mark over the alpha over here. So that's alpha nu, theta, rho, omega, pi, omicron, and sigma. And so that is anthropos. Anthropos. which means like mankind, human, man, things like that. Yep, human, mankind, man, person, people. Yep. Yep, and so the whole learning like what each one means, that's what we've been doing here recently. Okay, next one. Alpha Pi, Omicron, Sigma, Tau, Omicron, Lambda, Omicron, Sigma. So that is apostolos, which means apostle. Pretty simple one again, because the word, as you spell it out, kind of spells out the word that we know as apostle. Right there. Cool. Next one. Okay, this is a capital gamma. This is an upside down L. And then it's an alpha, lambda, iota, lambda, alpha, iota, alpha. And that is Galileia, or as we know it today, Galatians. Galilee, that's what I meant to say. I knew that one, I just got it wrong. Anyway, it's fine. We're gonna mark that one as known. Okay, this one is graphe. So it's gamma, bro, alpha, phi, or no, phi, yeah, phi, and eta. And so that's graphe. And graphe reminds me of graph. Graph means like writing and drawing. So I'm going to say it's writing. And it is writing in scripture. Nice. Okay, next one. This one is doxa. That's a delta, omicron, zeta. XC, yeah, XC, and then the alpha, so doxa, which sounds like doxology, which is where we get the word doxology from. And doxology, glory and honor, glory, majesty, and fame. Got the glory, right? All right, we're going so far so good. So far so good. These are gonna get harder as we get towards the bottom of the pile because I haven't memorized those yet. Is that a rough breathing? No, that's a smooth one. So epsilon, gamma, omega, ego, which is ego, which means I. Yes. I didn't know if it was I or me, like doxing yourself. No, I think that's different. I think doxing is different. Maybe, I don't know. I'm glad I got that one right though. Okay, next one. Doxing yourself. So the X here is a CH sound. And eschatos, which is where we get the word eschatology from. And eschatology means the study of the last days or end times. So the word is last. Boom, got it. Nice. Okay, next word. Oh, what's that letter? I think that's the zeta. It's a Z. Zio. Zoe. Zoe. I had a way to remember Zoe and now I can't remember what it was. Was Zoe me? No, Zoe's life. Dang it. All right, put that in the not known pile. Darn it. Zoe. Zoe is somebody I know, so therefore Zoe is alive. Therefore life? Maybe that's a decent way to remember that. I'll have to work on that. Okay, this one's an easy one. Theos. Theos, it's where we get the word theology from, the study of God, so therefore theos is God. Boop. Boom. Nice. Next word. Chi, because that's a kappa, alpha, iota. If the camera would focus on it. Thank you. Kai, which means it's not kai like in Hawaiian where it's ocean. This means and. Yes, and even also namely. Nice. Focus, thank you. This is another easy one because it's a word that we use in the English language. This is cardia. Cardia, it's where we get the word cardiology from. Cardiology works with matters of the heart, and therefore this is heart. Yes. Heart, inner self. All right. Next one. This is cosmos. Cosmos. Cosmos is where we get the word cosmology from. No. Cosmology is something different. This is where we get the word cosmos from, which means like galaxy and universe and like the world. Like that's the different ways that it's used. So I believe that this one on the back will say galaxy and world, I'm pretty sure. World and universe and then mankind. I got world, so we're good there. All right, next word. This is another pretty simple one. It's logos. Logos means the word. So that's a pretty easy one. Word, statement, message, that kind of thing. Okay, next word. Pneuma has nothing to do with the pneumothorax. And it's actually pneuma because the P is pronounced pneuma. And this one means spirit. There it is, spirit. Okay, I'm pretty happy so far. We've done pretty well. It's gonna get harder, especially for me. All right, focus on the card, please, camera. Thank you. All right, this is prophates. Yes, prophates, which means prophet. Because if you were to spell it out, you kind of see the word. It's pi, rho, omicron, phi, eta, tau, eta, sigma. So it kind of spells out prophets, but the S at the end just means it's a nominative singular masculine noun, which means prophet. Prophet. All that to say, prophet. And not profit that goes in your pocket. All right, this is another one that kind of spells out the word that we know. This is a sigma alpha, beta beta alpha, tau, omicron, and nu. So this is Sabaton. We now know it as Sabbath. Boom. Hey, Fantasy, how's it going? Welcome to my review of my Greek words. Okay, this one is Phi, Omegacron, Nu, Eta. Phone. Which I don't know if that's where we get the word phone from, but it kind of spells phone when we sound it out in English, phone. So I'm gonna say this one is speaking. Sound, noise, voice. We'll put that in the learn pile. I don't think I'm quite there yet with that one. Sound, noise, voice. You might interpret it as speaking, maybe, I guess, depending on the context. Okay, this one is one that we hear a lot. This one actually, phonics, yeah, maybe. That might be a good way to remember it too. Sound, noise, the phonics of it. So the phone, you hear things, the phonics, like the sound of how you hear things, the noise. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I might use that one. So this is where we get Xmas from, Christmas. This is how we get the shortened word Xmas, because the X is capital for the CH sound, the chi sound, and then it's a rho, iota, sigma, focus camera, tau, omicron, sigma. This one is Christos or Christ. That's where I get the Christmas, the Xmas from. Okay, next one. Now we're getting to the ones that I think we'll know these next ones because they're all names, so they're pretty easy to figure out by spelling them. Alpha, beta, rho, alpha, mu. So there's a rough breathing mark in front of the alpha over here, which means that we put an H sound in front of the A. And so it's Habraham. There we go. Because each vowel gets its own syllable. So it's ha, bra, 3 syllables, Abraham, which is, you guessed it, Abraham. Boom. Abraham. Next name. This one you can pretty much tell by the way it's spelled, even without knowing what the letters are. That's a delta, an alpha, an upsilon, an iota, and another delta. And so that is Dayuid, which we know as David. Boom, David. Okay. Next name. I remember all these names in a row. So this is a capital P for pi, alpha, upsilon, lambda, Omicron, Sigma. So this is Paulos, aka Paul. Boom. Okay, I'll let you guys guess this one. This one is Petros. Petros. What name from the Bible would be Petros? Wrong spot. Hope you're doing well, Fantasy. Good to see ya. Petros. No, this will be a name, not a title. And I'll give you the letters once it focuses here. So that's a pi, epsilon, tau, rho, omicron, sigma. So a P E T R O S. Peter. Yep. Peter. You got it. Petros. Yeah, not like padre. not like the Spanish word for father, padre, right? I think that's what padre means. I don't know Spanish. I barely know Greek. All right, another name from the Bible. This one is pi, iota, lambda, alpha, tau, omicron, sigma. And this one you pronounce Pilatos. Pilatos. This was a little bit harder to hear what we know the name of. But with the spelling, it's a little bit clearer. So Pilatos, that's a Pilatos. Left to right there. Pilatos. Soon, these are going to be a review for me too, because I'm still learning them. Any guesses to Pilatos? Pilatos. All right. Pilotos is pilot. For Pontius Pilate. And then I think this is the last name. Yeah, this is the last name. The last name here we have that is a capital for Sigma. So Sigma, Iota, Mu, Omega, Nu. So Simone. Simone, this one's pretty simple. Simone, it's spelled and sounds just like we would say it in English. Well, it sounds almost like we would say it in English. It's like fairly close. Simone, spelled the same way that we would spell this name in English. So this one's pretty easy one to figure out. This is where you have to know your letters. This one is Simon. Simon. Okay, now these next ones, some of them I've been able to memorize and a lot of them I have not. So this is gonna probably be a lot of putting into the wrong pile, and then we're gonna be reviewing them. So get ready to learn with me. Yay! That's what we're here for. First one. Alpha, gamma, alpha, pi, eta. So agape. A lot of us know this word. There's some churches called Agape Church. You might have heard the discussion between Peter and Jesus dealt with agape love versus eros love. And agape means love. It's a little bit more than just love, but apparently they just want us to know that that word means love for now. I'm sure we'll learn the rest later. This is a fun one. I got to use this one actually in the call to worship on Sunday. I think my headphones might be dying. This is the word that I got to use on Sunday. It's alpha, lambda, lambda, omicron, sigma, which is allos. Allos, and this means another. Boom, right there, another. So the really cool thing about this word allos that I studied really quick before the call to worship, when Jesus was talking about sending the Holy Spirit after him, after the ascension, and he was sending another person, another helper is what he said. What most translations say, another helper, another comforter, another counselor, something like that. So the word for helper, counselor, all that kind of stuff is parakletos, which we haven't learned in our stack of words yet. It's not in this stack either, but I learned it for the call to worship. And parakletos is like counselor, helper, that kind of word. But allos, the interesting thing about allos and the way that it's used is that it means both other and another. And so the way that some have interpreted it is that Jesus was saying that I'm sending another one, another person who's like me, you know, a person, but different than you. Like, he's not going to be human, but he's like me, but he's not like you. Call to worship. So yeah, it's a thing that our churches do here on the base. I'm not used to that term from a lot of my non-denominational churches. But basically it's a time where somebody gets up and gives a story or gives a passage, a scripture, or a little bit of both. Basically calling on the congregation to stand up and prepare their hearts and minds for the worship service, not just for the songs, but throughout the rest of the service. Sometimes it's tied to a personal story. Sometimes it's tied to the sermon that's about to be preached. Sometimes it's just somebody opening up to the book of Psalms and reading something. There's different methodologies on doing it. There's different thoughts on how to do it and what the proper way to do it is. But that's basically what the call to worship is. It's definitely new to me at the chapels. Any other church I've ever been to never had that part of it. A lot of times, even though it's not like announced as a call to worship, what the worship leader does before they start playing the worship set, when they're, welcoming everybody, they're asking people to stand up. They might say a quick prayer before they worship. That's essentially the call to worship as well. But a lot of churches don't identify it as a call to worship, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically what that is. Some churches do the announcements at the beginning. I think all the chaplains would love to do the announcements at the beginning, but nobody shows up when church starts. A lot of people show up 10 minutes late. I don't know if that's normal. At my church in Louisiana, that was not normal because everybody knew that the announcements was before service started, because it wasn't part of the service itself. Yeah. So this one is autos. Auto, but it's not like autobiography, I don't think. Is it self? Oh no, this is the one that has a lot of them. He, she, it, him, her, they, them. An autobiography is about somebody else though. So if I remember that, autos is about he, her, him, she, it. That makes sense. Okay, we'll put that in the don't know pile. All right, let's keep on moving on here. Let's see what's next. Beta, alpha, sigma, eta, lambda, epsilon, iota, and alpha. Basileia. This one means kingdom, and the way I remember that is it sounds like boss. And so I'm gonna say kingdom. Boom. Right there. I know that one. All right, next word. This one's day. Day. And this word means is this the word for butt? Yes, butt. Nice. I remembered one. Woohoo! All right, next one. This is where it's getting harder because I don't remember all these yet. This one's kind of a simple one. It's N, which sounds like in because the word is in. In, on, among. in. Are we learning something yet? All right, this one's a pretty easy one too that I had a little, I don't remember what you call it, but a way to remember it. So this is Aragorn. Aragorn, and Aragorn works in the woods. I think of like Lord of the Rings. And I think his name is Aragorn, right? But if I shorten it to Aragorn and he works in the woods, the word is works. Deed, action. Boom, I remembered one again. All right, what's this one? Focus, thank you. All right, this one is Kairos. Kairos. Not like Kairos in Egypt. Kairos. And Kairos looks like Kairos, and it means oh man, I can't remember. Kairos. And I don't think it's where we get chiropractor from. Let's see what it is. I don't know. I used to. Oh, that's right. It's appointed time. How can I remember that? Sandwich. Kairos. The appointed time and season. Kairos. I don't know how I can remember that. Maybe Kairos. As long as Chronos isn't a word in Greek, I could use Chronos, the chronometer, which is time, right? So I'll put that in the good pile. We know that one. All right, this one is kind of simple to remember when you know how to put it together. So this one's noon. It's a new upsilon nu. So noon. And unlike our noon, which means 12 o'clock p.m., this noon means present time. Now. The present now. All right, so this one is just an omicron, an eta, and a tau omicron, and it didn't focus on it, thank you. And these are also rough breathing marks above it, so you actually put a H sound in the front of them. So it's ha, hey, and ha and hey mean the, I believe. The, nice. This one also has a rough breathing mark over it, so it's an H, omicron, tau, iota. So hoti. And hati means that. Yep, that, since, and because. Nice. Almost there. Getting down to the words I don't know. Au. Au means of. That doesn't sound right in my head. Not. That means not. Au and not. Au sounds like ow. Ow is pain. Pain is not good. Therefore, ow is not. That's what I'm going with. I'm putting it in I don't know a pile. Oh, that's backwards. Okay, I'll give you the Greek for this one then. Hour, occasion, and moment. Hour. is I think it's Hori. So it's an O. It's a Omicron, not Omega, but Omicron. Rho. Iota, or Iota, sorry, Iota, which is the little I. Sounds like an E. And it has a rough breathing mark on top of it. Am I right? No, that's an Omicron. Or that's an Omega. So it's a Hora. Hora, which sounds like our. So put that in the I don't know. Just to make sure we can reinforce what we know about that word. Okay, next word. Amartia, is that an H sound? That is. So hamartia. Hamartia. Yeah, these are words I don't know yet. So we're gonna have to put these in the don't know section. That's sin. Homartia. 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 Homartia sounds like Homer. Homer was bad, so sin. That's what I'm going with. Sounds silly and ridiculous, but whatever helps me remember these words. Is that another rough breathing mark? Nope. Okay, Arche. I mean, it sounds like arch, but is it arch? I don't think arch is in the Bible, is it? No, that's beginning and ruler. Arche. How would I remember that? Beginning and ruler. Arche. I guess if I remembered that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, you can make like an arch, like a rainbow with your hands. The heavens and the earth. So it's like heavens and earth, right? So like heavens and earth. So the arch and arche would be beginning. All right, put that in the I don't know pile. This one is Gar. Yep, Gar. That's a gamma alpha rho. So Gar. And Gar means I don't know. These are words I don't know. So we'll come back to them too. Four and Gar. Gar. Sounds like four. It's 3 letters long. Okay. Next word. Focus camera. That's E. An epsilon, iota, pi, epsilon, nu. It does have a rough breathing mark on it. So I want to say it's hey pen. The E and the I make a sound. Hey pen. I don't know. He, she, it said. Okay. These last ones are ones I don't know, so I'm failing them, but it's okay. We're gonna learn them. That's a smooth breathing mark, so that's ace, ace, which means into. Okay. Another smooth breathing mark and a zeta. No, that's a X. That's a ixy. So this one's XO. Yeah, XO. Yes, yeah. An arch is a bridge from beginning to end. Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah, appreciate it. That's a good one. We'll see if it works when we get there. An arch is bridge beginning to end. Yeah, good one. Exosia. I have no idea. No clue. Authority and power. Exosia. Excuse me. Exosia sounds like Excelsior, and Excelsior had authority and power over the kingdom, right, of England. That's the sword and stone. Excelsior. Exosia. All right. Man, I don't even know if I can say this word. Euangelion. Euangelion. So this one's tricky because it's an eta, or sorry, an epsilon, upsilon, alpha. The gamma is called a gamma nasal, and the first gamma is an N sound. And so it's Euangelion, and I have no idea what that means. The good news and gospel. Okay. Euangelion. Good news, the gospel. Euangelion. Okay. So this is Jesus, but it's actually pronounced that's a smooth breathing mark, so Iesos, which is Jesus and Joshua. Okay, I do know that one. Woohoo! I thought we did this one already. Hold on a minute. Curious? No, we did another one. Sounds like it though. Curious. This isn't curious. This is Lord, Master, and Sir. Curious, Lord, Master. This is May. It's a mu eta. May. And I have no idea. Also not. So we have two knots, may and O. May and O are both not. So that's fun. Oranus. Heaven and sky. Oranus. Aura. Like the heavens around you, your aura. So this one is hard breathing marks, which means there's an H in the beginning. So hatos and haute and tauta. Yeah, tauta. I have no idea. I'll show you the word. Hautos. Haute. Come on, camera. Figure it out. Hautos, haute, and tauta. Tauta. This one is a dual meaning. It's these, this, or these, depending on the singular or the plural. And that's where you have to learn the other parts of the grammar, which I'm gonna get to here in a minute. So this one's Sue. Sue. And that means you. So I'm gonna sue you in Greek. And then Huioth. That's an H. This is the last one. No, it's not. And this one means, hold on, let me show you. That's a rough breathing mark. And so it's a H-U-I. Huios means son or descendant. Huios. And then the last one for therefore and so that. And this one is hoste. All right, we'll come back to those in a little bit. That took an hour to go through 50 some words, 54 words. Now, interestingly enough, 54 words is 46% of the New Testament. One thing that the book gives us is the author of the book at the end of the pages or at the end of the chapters. Show you. No, it still took a long time, no matter how you break it down. So you look at the top here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to read it, but right up here, 53 words learned. If it'll focus, it won't. So the total word count in the New Testament is 138,148. We've learned 53 words. Number of word occurrences to date, 60,735. Percent of total word count in the New Testament is 43.95%. So 43%. 44 rounded up by 0.05. Yeah. Okay, now the hard part. We have these things called articles. And there's no rhyme or reason to them. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we just have to do our best to learn them. So for example, well, here, let's do this. Let's go to this board. Okay. Move the mic over here a little bit. All right, now you should still be able to hear me okay. So our first word, I'll use purple, is agape. Okay. So this has a couple things going on with it. So first off, we got to find the lexical form. And all that means is, what is its nominative singular form? So if you were to look it up in the lexicon, what would it be? And agape is the same. Agape. But the difference is that you'll notice is that this eta doesn't have this iota under subscript right here. This little I that I put down here, or it looks like an L, but it's really an I. And so that makes a difference for what kind of word it is. So the lexical form is graphe, which a feminine noun ends with an alpha or an eta, and this is an eta. So it makes it feminine. And then the case with the iota subscript, it's always going to be, because the iota subscript is only used for, where's my note? There it is. The iota subscript is for a dative singular. So what that means is that this word graphe, if you guys remember, graphe is right. Or writing. This iota subscript right here means it's to write. So they don't have to in their language, so they use this iota subscript to say to write. Or and we'll say writing, just so we remember the right word for it. To writing. but we would translate it to write, you know. Now, if this was a 4, in my book, where are we at? Or an of. Yeah, so if this was of writing, then this word would be agapeo. Agapeo. I believe that's correct. If that's what the writing said. Okay. So let's go to our next word. I'm going to parse another one. Am I understanding that right or no? No, I didn't do that right. No, it would have been... I didn't think that sounded right. Agape own. This is an omega n. So this is agape own. Agape own. And this would be of love. Did I say writing? That was wrong. That's graphe. This is agape, so of love. If it was to love, that's the iota subscript is to love, like that. Clear as mud. I know. I'm the one learning. You guys aren't. It's fine. Okay, so let's check out this next one here. This is the rough breathing mark on top. Okay, so this is ah with an H sound before it. Ma, ro, ti, tau, iota, omega, nu. So first we have to figure out the lexical form, which is the word that we're supposed to memorize. And if I remember right, this is Amar Tia, right? Amartia. But it's an H sound here. Oh yeah, rough reading mark. So Amartia, which reminds me of Homer, and he did a lot of bad things. So that's sin, I believe. Let's verify that that's correct in my cards. That's one of the last ones that we did here. Yeah, this one. Hamartia. And that means sin. If it'll focus here. Oh, that's what it says. It says sin. Yay, remember the word. Okay. Anyway. Hamartia. So, first off is the gender of the word, which is an A, and that means feminine. Funny story about that. So I had a classmate. He said that he can remember that hamartia is feminine because it means sin, and the woman sinned first. But I wanted to remind him that Adam was there too. It's a theological statement that you have to make sure you're right on. So while yes, the Bible says that Eve ate first, Adam was right there with her. He could have stopped her, and he didn't. So anyway, that's how he remembers it. That's fine. I'm gonna remember it my way with Homer. So hamartia. All right, so hamartia, and then we have the gender is feminine. We have the case. So nominative or accusative, and this one is accusative because the omega nu at the end, the WV, is always going to be accusative. No. It's genitive. That's the word I was looking for, genitive. And it's always going to be plural. That's what the always is. It's always going to be plural. So the iota is always going to be a dative singular. Iota sigma is always going to be a dative plural. Makes sense. You put an S at the end of a plural, so I can remember that. For the plural, genitive, it's always going to be the omega nu, where for a genitive singular, it's going to be an upsilon or a sigma. And that's where it gets confusing because sigma is used like everywhere for these things. So good luck me, yay. But this is a genitive plural. So that's the case and the number. The case is genitive and it's plural. Okay. That was fun. So now I'm going to go through my exercise. And I'm just going to go through the first, well, I'm going to get through as much as I can. But we're going to switch over to this camera. And we're going to turn on, I'm going to move my mic back to you. Kind of feel like getting another boom arm for this thing. But yeah, we're going to start a 25-minute timer. And I'm going to work on exercise number 7. And then we'll come back and see how we're doing. And we'll probably take a stretch break after this 25 minutes too. So if you got something to work on it. I'll have a timer on the screen. I also need to put it in chat too. I need to make that a button on my my stream deck here. Okay, do that. Pin it. And timer, go. All right, everybody, I'll see you in 25 minutes. All right. Wow. I'm proud to say, as much as that means anything, I got 1 correct out of 10. Hey Shadow, how's it going? I got 1 correct out of 10, so you know, it is what it is. Mr. Smart Streamer Man, I don't know about that. We're getting there. So we do know all these cards, but we need to learn all these cards. I'm awake and here. Well, unfortunately, Shadow, we're going to be taking a short break, get up and stretch and stuff. We've been going for almost 2 hours, so I think it's a good time to get up and stretch, walk my legs out a little bit. So we're going to do that real quick. But before we do that, we're going to go through these words 1 more time so that we can learn them. So we're going to go through these words 1 more time. This is Kairos, and Kairos was the appointed time. Yeah, Kairos, appointed time. We're gonna come back to these later to see if I memorized them or not. Kurios means I don't know. Lord and Master. Okay. Next word is me. No, May. And May meant not. Yes. Okay. Yeah, looked upside down. Yeah. Oranos. So it's a Oranos. Oranos. Not a clue. Heaven and sky. Oh, right, aura. I was trying to remember aura. The aura of a person. Oranos. Heaven. Sky. Sure, why not? Hautos. Haute. And Tauta. Yeah, Tauta. I don't remember. This and these. This is wild. Stew. This one means you. Sue you. Yep. Sue you. It's a rough reading mark. So Huios. There's an H sound for that rough breathing mark in there. Son and descendant. Huios. Huey, Dewey, and Louie were all sons and descendants of Scrooge McDuck. I don't know. I'm just working on it. Oh, did you get one? Nice. Ora for heaven. Yes. Yes, yes. You had the wrong son. Hoste. Hoste, that's a rough breathing mark above the omega there. Hoste. Local slang for farewell or until then. Hoste. Therefore, or so that. Hoste. Nope, I have no idea. Zoe. This means life, because I know a Zoe in real life. Zoe. Life. I think I can get that one down. Phone. Phone. Anybody remember phone? Phone. Sounds, you got it. Boom. Sound, noise, and voice. Look at Monkey learning some Greek with us. Awesome stuff. All right, next word. Hautos. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. It's the autobiography. It's about he, it's about she, it's about it, it's about him, it's about her, it's about they, it's about them. It's about other people. Singular and plurals. Oh. If I remember this one, au means not, because au sounds like ow, and ow is not good. Yay! Hora. Don't focus, there we go. Hora. Means hour? Yes, hour or occasion. Next. Is that a H or a A? That's an H. Who remembers this one? Homartia. I had a fun, whatever you call it, when you say something to remind you of something else. Homartia. Homartia. Who remembers? Nope, not safe. Let's see if Monkey remembers here. Before I flip it over, I remember it because the way that I remembered Homartia. Nope. Sin. Homer does a lot of bad things, so it's sin. Homartia. Homer. All right. That's an A. So Arche. This is the one that we had another fun remembering of it. Arche. Total opposite of my thought. Yeah. Now, Mumkey came up with the way to remember this one. So, Mum, if you remember Arche. Beginning. Yep, you got it. Look at that. Beginning. Woohoo! Almost there, and then we're going to take a break. Focus on the card. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Yar or gar. 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 This one is another 3-letter word that sounds kind of similar to gar. Kind of, sort of. Jar, nope. It doesn't sound that similar, but good guess. Good guess. Four. Gar, 4. Okay, almost there, almost there. Nope, this is a pen. I don't know if I remember this one. A pen. I don't remember this one. He, she, it, said. So a pen is he, she, it, said. Ace. Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Into. Ace, into, ace. 2 more. Exosia. Ooh, I remember this one, I think. Exosia. Excelsior. Authority. And ruler. Right? Authority. Power. I got the authority right, so I'll get credit for it. And then last one. A euangelion. Because every vowel has a syllable. A euangelion. And I don't remember that one. Good news. All right, we'll come back to those later. Let's, if you haven't, stand up, take a break, and we'll be right back, everybody. Let me get my break scene up here. All right, let's get back to it. Who's ready? Who's ready for some more Greek? I'm not. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I'll mix these up a little bit here. I'll get back to my chat scene too. Study time chat scene. We're gonna mix these cards up here. Okay, I don't know what's on the back card either, so we'll come back to those in a little bit. I'm going to take the cards that we know. I'm going to take the top one and flip it over so that this one that has English on the back, it's so I'll know when I get to the end of the pile. That way I don't see what's on the back card. I think that's a good way to do it. Okay, so let's do, I think, 2 more sessions of the 25-minute timers. And then we'll take the 5-minute break. And then we'll do another 25 minutes. I'm going to work on the back part of my paper here. And then we'll come back at the end of our 25 minutes. So whatever tasks you have to work on, go ahead and work on them. Whatever work you're going to work on them. If you're playing Minecraft, play Minecraft. If you're playing something else, play something else. If you're watching somebody else, then go watch somebody else and come back at 25 minutes. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, I'm good with it. We're here to study. So anyway, we'll see you guys in 25 minutes. All right. I was going to start a translation, but we got 6 seconds left, so I'm not going to have time. All right. Well, how was that for everybody? How was your disappointing chili there? What's disappointing of it? Thank you. Well, you forgot the peppers and mushrooms. It's already a rough start, I suppose. All right, let me go. What I get for trying to make one enough feel well? Yeah. Let me take a quick break. I need to go talk to Lady Mac, and I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, one more 25-minute session. Let's go. Let's do it. Yep. All right, 25 minutes. Well, I don't know how long time's been up, but I'm done with the worksheet. Now I just have to go through it a few more 1,000 times so I can understand it. There's so much to think about. It really hurts my brain. Okay, so let's do a review of the words I don't remember, and I don't know if I still remember them or not. But you guys can play along if you guys are around. And if you guys were here earlier, Greek is so much fun. What are you talking about? All right, well, we already have that word behind us right here. Amartia. Amartia is sin. All right, let's go with the words. Let's see what we got here. Let's scoot up a little bit. All right, let me get this clock out of our way too. Go away. Okay. This is, oh, let me go to the other screen. It's easier to read that way. There we go. Arche. If you were here earlier, who remembers what arche is? I do. I remember because Monkey was really good at the whatever you call it when you make up a phrase to help you remember the meaning of a word. I don't know what it's called. But I remember what the word is. Let's see if anybody else remembers what the word is. There shouldn't be too much delay on YouTube. Shouldn't be too much. Okay. The word is beginning. Yes, got it. Woohoo! All right, next word. Focus. Yar. Who remembers what yar is? I do. I know this one too. Woohoo! Yes, got another one. Got another one. Four. Hey, Shadow got a Greek word. Woohoo! Celebrate, Shadow. GG's. 4. Yay, Shadow. All right, next word. This is the word that's giving me trouble in the whole. Although now that I know some of the other endings of this word, I think I'm starting to get it better. But this is autos. Sorry, autos. Autos. It means basically all the pronouns. He, him, her, they, them, hers, his. Just depends on what ending you put on it. Yes, got it. All right, next word. All right, this one again. Ow. 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 Anybody remember ow? With my little phrase to help me remember what it is, because I remember what it is. I do. I know it. Do. And bow. Not. Boom, right there. Got another one. No, so the way that I remember that one, au. So the Omicron upsilon, au, sounds like ow, and ow is not good. So ow, not. That's how I remember that one. All right. Oh, okay, fine. Appointed time and season. This is the one that I should know. It's Cairo. Cairo. Kairos. Okay. Next one. Wait. Yeah. Okay. We're good. I had one backwards. Curious. Curious was. I don't remember. Curious. What is it? Lord, I should be able to remember that. Why can't I remember that? Curious means Lord and Master. Curious. Curious. Ka-choo, who's always looking at you? The Lord. That's how I'm gonna remember that one. Ka-choo, who's always looking at you? The Lord. Curious. I make myself laugh. Okay, next one. May. Oh, I feel like it's just so simple. And I don't remember this one either. Yeesh. Not. That is the other not. I thought it was, and I was like, no, that can't be it. But maybe not. Maybe not. May be not. Like may is not. So maybe not. I'm trying here. I'm really trying. I'm gonna have to keep on working on these. Auranas. Yes, Auroranas. No, Oranas. So this is the one where it's like heaven, right? Aura, heaven, sky. Focus. Yes. Got it. Okay. Oranas. Okay, cool. Phone. This is sound and voice. Yep. Sweet. Hautas. Not autos, but hautas. With an H sound at the beginning. Hautas. I don't know. This and these. So how can I remember that? So if autos is the pronouns, then hautos is the opposite, not the opposite, but it's like possessive. Yeah, that's how I can try to remember that one. Autos is the pronouns. Autos is the possessive. So the this and the these. Okay. Sue. This one's easy now because I remember it, because with this card I sue you. You. Yep, right there. You Huios. 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 I don't know. I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have it. And why does this keep on stopping? That's what I really want to know. Like, can I not get a repeat on the player? Like, just replay. So silly. The son and descendant. That's right. Huey, Dewey, and Louie is the son of McScrooge. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Huios. That's how I gotta remember it. Huios. Okay, what? Oh. Hoste. 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 Therefore, and so that. I don't, some of these not verbs, but what are these? Conjunctions? I just can't understand. Epen? Yeah, Aepen. Aepen? No, ep. Apen. Apen? I don't remember this one either. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Apen, instead of writing it down, they said it. He, she, or it said it. Then ace, I don't remember that one either. Oh, right, yeah. Ace is into. And then Exosia? No, it's Exos S X? No, that's an X. Exosia. Exosia? Yes, I remember this one. Exosia is like Excalibur, which means power and authority. Yes. Last one. A couple more. A few more. Did I not do it right? Okay. Yeah, a few more. Okay. Next one is that a rough one? No, it's Euang Gelion. Euang Gelion. That means Euang Gelion. I feel like that was a big one that I should know. You know, this is a playlist, but it's not playing, which is super annoying. I just don't understand it. Euangelion. I don't know. Yeah, good news, gospel. I should know that one. Oh goodness, I have a lot of work to do. All right, this one's easy now. I remember it. It's Zoe. Zoe. I know a Zoe in real life. Therefore, Zoe. Then Hora. Hora. This one isn't. Yeah, it's hour. Yeah, hour. Hora. And that should be it. Nope, one more. Oh, and this is the one that's on the board behind me. Amartia, which is sin. Okay. I will have to keep on reviewing these myself over the next week so I can get them down. But that's 53 words, I think. 53 words. Cool. All right. And that's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna keep on cleaning up and working on my worksheets here. It's almost time for me to go pick up my daughter, Little Mac. But I have like 5 more copies of the exercises, so I can continue to work on those. And yeah, GG's against Shadow for getting a Greek word today. Well done, well done. Mumpky also got a Greek word today. Well done, well done. Yeah. If anything, hope you guys are enjoying the chill vibes. As a reminder for anybody that's still watching, on Saturday, I'm getting fiber installed, and it's supposed to be installed in the morning. So hopefully the fiber installation goes well and quickly. And my plan is to start streaming at noon with the new internet. I don't know if it's going to happen like that, but that's my plan. And Mumpky's going to join me, so be looking out for a new thumbnail. We're gonna hop on to No Man's Sky. Still trying to figure out exactly how to do a multiplayer with that. So I'll be spending most of tomorrow trying to figure out how to make the multiplayer work, and that kind of stuff. So Saturday at noon Hawaii time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. No, 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll do No Man's Sky, and Mumpky and I will get started on that. And we have a lot of stuff that we can do in No Man's Sky. And it's space, so of course I'm going to enjoy it, as I have the rocket behind me here. And all my other space stuff behind me. But yeah, we're going to play some No Man's Sky. I have a cool thumbnail coming up that I think you guys are going to enjoy and get a laugh out of. So I'm looking forward to sharing that. And yeah, continue to spread the stream around. Continue to let people know that we're over here on YouTube. Of course, everybody that's here I know does it properly and doesn't blast it out in other streamers' streams. So we just got to get the word out the best we can through like self-promo channels and Discord and stuff like that. But would love to see some more people here. The people that have been here from the start, you guys have been amazing and awesome, and I love that you guys have stuck around, joining me from Twitch over here to the YouTube. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you've been enjoying these FaithFactor study sessions. Maybe it's been helping you get stuff done that you need to get done as well, and you're learning something along the way with me. Yeah, other than that, once we get done with the Greek and apologetics, I don't know what my next 2 classes are, because I don't think they've come out with the next semester schedule yet. If they have, I need to get on that so I can go ahead and figure out what my next 2 classes are going to be and make sure that they don't interfere with the rest of my life. And then we'll see if the stream has to change or not. It all depends on what days my classes are on. But anyway, again, have a great day, everybody. We'll see everybody hopefully on Saturday. Keep a lookout in Discord. Of course, the notification will go out in stream pings on if we do stream. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you all later.